Hi everyone, this is Clarence Hatcherson, and I apologize for not being able to join the festivities today, but I do have some prior commitments. Actually, today is my grandson's birthday celebration, so, but again, I could miss that, but I do regret not being able to join you. And the celebrations being the septuagenarian decade start for my good friend Mike McCann. Just a brief background. I had the pleasure of working with Mike for about 10 years. Joined EDD in 2001 and joined the veteran staff in 2002. And when I did join the operation, Mike was a vet rep over in the Crenshaw office. My good friend Chuck Clark was a vet rep over in the Torrance office, and I, of course, was assigned to the San Pedro office. Now, Mike retired a few years before I did. And the Englewood office is still going strong. Chuck left the Torrance office. I think he was the first to retire of the three of us. And the Torrance office is still going strong. However, when I left San Pedro, they had to shut it down. So I don't know if that's significant or not, but we did have our successes. Also like to greet all my old colleagues and friends. I don't know who made the short list, but I don't want to miss anyone out, so greetings to all of you. I'm sure Eddie's there. Eddie, haven't talked to you in a while, but congratulations on your new position. I don't think I've talked to you since that. And as always, I know you will be a success at your endeavor. Anything you endeavor. I have moved from the LA area. I'm out in the Inland Empire right now. I'm right. Actually, if you head out to Cabazon or Palm Springs, going up 60, the exit to my place is the next to the last exit, just before you go up Jackrabbit Trail. So, if you're coming out there and headed out that way, just point and says Clarence lives that way and keep going. Not really. Come by anytime. Be glad to see any of you. Now to the business at hand and honoring Mike on his 70th birthday. Congratulations, Mike. As I said earlier, I had the pleasure of working with Mike. A lot of our duties were actually putting on workshops. Mike would put on. Actually, he spearheaded, took the point on putting on the workshops in our different areas. And if you didn't know Mike McCann prior to putting on the workshops, you definitely knew him afterwards. He made sure you knew who he was. Now, I looked up the term narcissist. I did a Google search, and I even did a Wikipedia search. Looked up the term narcissist, and Mike McCann's picture came up each time. And I guess, with your line of work, being in the movies and in acting, I guess, you must have that self-love. But be that as it may, good for you. Again, it was a pleasure working with you and putting on those workshops. One other experience that I did have with Mike was the getting involved in the National Veterans Creative Arts Festival. Mike did put together. He'd been involved with this for several years, and we collaborated on a couple of pieces, and actually we did did quite well. We won gold medals in several categories, and we were both invited. He's attended several times, but we were both invited to participate in the national event. Once in Rapid City, South Dakota, and once in St. Louis. And I know he's been to several, but these were very stellar events in my mind. But at any rate, we did participate in those events, and had a wonderful time. Now I know he wants a roast, and he would like some zingers thrown at him, but I understand that this is done in a place where where this type of behavior isn't done. But what I would do is, again, I know Mike is very athletic, and he does. He also participates in the veteran senior events. I believe he's still doing that. But in honor of his birthday, I did recall a poem that I'd like to share with him. And again, I know he works out a lot, and he keeps up, tries to maintain his youth, if you would. But then I have a poem for your birthday, Mike, and the poem goes thusly: from 20 to 30, it's morning and night. From 30 to 40, you leave off the morning, and usually the night. From 40 to 50, it's now and then. From 50 to 60, it's goodness knows when. From 60 to 70, if you're still inclined, it's not in your ass, Mike. It's all in your mind. Listen, have a happy birthday, and best wishes, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care, everyone.